Okay, hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I have 2 new guests and I'm gonna have more guests in this video, but introduce yourself.
I'm William.
I was going like this. Bloopers. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so this is William and this is Zachary. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about After. We're going to go see the movie in like, how long?
An hour.
In an hour.
Less.
Less than an hour.
It starts.
Yeah, it kind of starts. It's about like 10, 15 minutes of trailers. Anyways, we're gonna go see After. I'm excited, even though I've already seen it, but I'm excited because it's After. I wanted to ask them questions. They have not read After, and nor do I think they have any idea of, might have a little bit of idea of what it's about, but I'm just gonna ask them their expectations of the movie. Who wants to start?
I have no idea what I am going to watch.
Good, that's perfect, because I wanted to get someone who's like, who goes to watch movies but like doesn't know about these types of movies, you know? So thanks.
I have some expectations, but not too many, since what type of film this is, and just knowing the backstory of the production of this film and like how it's had its release strategy too, and just the source material that's based off on.
Yeah. My first expectation is that I'm gonna love it. I've already seen it, that doesn't count.
Biased opinions.
I know, very biased because I love After. But I am, when we do our review, I'm gonna do like a brutally honest one. You know, like just tell like my opinions of, I'm not just gonna talk about all the good stuff. Of course, there's gonna be some bad stuff, so. Do you think if you had to give it a grade of like what you expect it to be, and then we're gonna compare it to what you actually grade it. So what would you grade it? If like, what do you think?
75.
So like a
what?
Out of 100.
So like,
So
a
like a
C.
C.
Okay.
A D.
Okay. And I saw it Thursday as like a pre-screening of it, I guess.
How many people were there?
It was a full theater, but it was a small theater, so I know. Yeah, I was kind of upset about like how there was like,
No IMAX.
no, I knew it wasn't gonna be IMAX, but I thought it was gonna be in at least like a little bit of a bigger theater, but it's in like this like tiny theater that only has one door entrance.
Oh, okay.
And we're back. Ta-da! We're back. Because I filmed like before.
No, that's fine.
With,
Yeah, to be expected.
start with William. The most
Unbiased
unbiased
opinion you'll get.
moviegoer. Just had no idea about the movie. What are your thoughts?
I lied to you. I looked up a Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh, it's okay.
I will say, while I don't think it deserves its 13%,
It did get 13%.
It used to be 9.
Oh.
I wouldn't give it over 25%. But I think 13's a little bit too low.
Okay.
Okay. Zachary?
I thought the film overall was,
Trash.
no, not trash. If I were to compare, okay, if we're gonna do it like this, if it's like 50 Shades of Grey, because it's somewhat based off of it, it's not the first one. It's definitely not the last one, but it's most likely darker.
Yeah.
Because darker was bad, but like, wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
This isn't horrible. Nor will I say it's bad, I just think the execution of it is bad.
I think the cutting of, like the editing
editing's
was
horrible.
really bad.
You need to stop with this. Yes, that editing was horrible.
Oh, it was
Like,
really
no
It was
bad.
really bad. Okay, I want to know.
Can you get there?
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Honestly, I just thought, I know it's not like I was telling him earlier, Christian. I was telling Christian earlier. I was like, listen.
Wait the fuck up.
He's spreading video.
The way it was executed. Fine.
Are you serious?
The way it was executed,
Can
it
edit
just
it
seemed like you have to read the book in order to get everything, because it just seemed like they were just clips from different parts of the book put into one 2-hour-long film.
Not even.
Now in 46 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, an hour and 46
106
minutes. Okay, whatever. But it was put into this film as a, okay, read long, and then when you get to this part in the book, then watch the film as a motion picture viewing.
Mhm.
But other than that, it just seemed like you have to
Yeah.
read the book to get it.
This is my second viewing, so I got a little bit more. I was able to not follow less, but notice more of the details that they did put into the movie that were secretive. Like, well, the person who has a lot of tattoos, I can see why
You
they
mean
gave. Huh?
You mean subtle, not secretive?
What?
Subtle.
Subtle. I'm sorry, it's late. The little subtle hints that they gave in the movie, like his tattoos, honestly have meaning between them. That's why they zoomed in a lot into it. Like the rose on his hand, the ship on his back,
That
the
they
over the
emphasized
That's
shoulder.
not
three
even in the
times.
book.
Huh?
That they emphasized 3 times. I was like, ooh, I'm waiting for this story. Nope, never got it.
I don't even
Yeah.
think the ship tattoo was in the book.
Yeah,
The
that.
most important tattoo that was in the book
Is the king and
isn't-
queen on his fingers?
No, isn't even on him.
Really?
Yeah. It's the infinity tattoo, but it has hearts at the ends.
Oh, she was
It's-
wearing
she's
it
wearing
on
it.
her
She's
No,
shoulder.
but it didn't have the hearts. She
no, but
always
she's,
wears
she's
that.
wearing the infinity, right?
Yeah, no, she always wore that. But I'm trying to see. I know on the other book it had it. But it's just an infinity, but it has hearts on the end.
Wait, okay, so what was the author's name? I'm so sorry.
Anna Todd.
Anna.
Ooh,
Okay.
she had a good cameo.
I know.
She did, she really did.
Oh,
she
that
had a
was
really
she
great
wrote
cameo.
it.
She
When they
really
went to
did
the
watch
She
out
did
that
the Dorsch in
publishing.
advance.
And she was like, I see you.
Yeah.
Right? I can only assume that she had a part to play,
She was there every day during filming.
okay.
Ooh,
I think
wish
she
you did say
did.
that.
I know, that's what I'm thinking too, because I feel as though
Well-
like, if she didn't have a part to play in this, and in the way
Keep
it
in
was
mind,
edited and directed.
yeah, it's just based on the book. It's not like a
Adaptation.
adaptation. It's like literally just based on the book. And so going into it the first time, I went into it knowing it wasn't going to be exactly like the book.
Okay, my
And-
favorite review that I read on Rotten Tomatoes was that the supporting characters are so poorly written, or so thinly written,
Yeah.
that you can't even call them one-note characters. I would disagree and say that they are one-note characters.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
Damn.
Because one-note characters have basically just like a sole point to do. You could cut her roommate out. It would do nothing.
Oh yeah.
The only one you would need is what's her face.
Molly.
You could
Yeah,
cut.
Yeah, 'cause
Molly's
Molly-
the one who ruined it all.
Yeah.
But even then, I wish there was more subtlety hints of this is still a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well, the bets actually changed in the book,
the book
than it was in the movie.
See,
They toned it down for the movie.
was
So-
was it the book like take away her virginity?
Yes,
Okay,
the book was
that-
to take away her virginity, and he legit showed them the bloody sheets. And I remember that in the book. And so they didn't want to make it, because it was PG-13, they didn't want to make it like
that far.
that far. Plus in the book, he's a lot meaner to her. Like, he's really cruel to her for a longer period of time than he was in the movie. I feel like in the movie, he was just like, oh, I can't stay away from you.
Yeah,
like
super sweet
12 hours
immediately.
into them knowing each other. In the book, Jace isn't even introduced until like way later on. Like, I'd say probably about like right here
Oh wow.
into the
Who
book.
is Jace? Does he go to college?
Jace,
with
no,
them?
he's a townie. So
Okay.
he's-
That's what they call him in Italian. Like, he's like, you go to his
Yeah.
house and that's where you buy
I
your
know what a
drugs
townie
and
is,
food.
but like I saw him and I was
Wait,
like,
can I-
dude, do you go to college?
I was like,
who
can I
are you?
also say, just for the record, Bianca's the only one that's read this book.
Oh yeah.
So we're just literally going based off the movie, and she's just filling in certain things that
Yeah.
we didn't really.
I'm going off of a Rotten Tomatoes review.
And he can shut up about it.
The second book, you can see her character development a lot more. I mean, you can see it through the first book as well. After the lake scene,
Okay, so because I was knitting and she was playing the audio book, and I had a lot of questions for her, and she just said you'll have to wait and see.
oh yeah,
So I asked Bianca, like, when does she break up with Noah?
yeah, that scene. is-
Noah.
I know, right? What is
Which
that
it is.
accurate? That's what I really want to know.
It's-
Is that accurate?
It's so I'm pretty sure they break up when Hardin's there, and Hardin makes her tell Noah about what happened. So that's another way he's being
That's
really
hella
cool.
sticky.
In the book, shortly after the mom cuts her off, doesn't pay for her dorm room anymore, that's when Hardin, he actually leases an apartment for them too. It's not someone else's apartment. Like, he buys them an apartment.
Yeah, I had a problem with that when he was like, we'll stay here for a year. And I was like, okay, and
One
then?
after.
And then like, he just kind of looked at the camera and was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, in the beginning, I hated how Noah was so, like, he didn't need to be there in the first place. Like, it was.
What do you mean when?
In the beginning, way
You mean where
beginning.
her boyfriend drops her off at college and helps her to her
Man,
dorm?
I
No.
thought that was her dang brother.
Yeah,
Kissed her, and I was like, whoa.
Exactly.
There was no
It-
introduction. I
there
guess
was
that's what
no-
you're thinking. There was no introduction into.
My thing
Hey,
is, she doesn't
babe.
even in the book.
Okay, so
because-
one thing that was not even mentioned in the movie that was a huge part in the book was Zed's role, which is,
Oh, discount Kylo Ren?
yeah, the one with the,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
his
I was like,
character.
who the hell is that?
He
Discount
actually
Kylo
is
Ren.
a part of the bet. It's kind of them two fighting to see, Hardin and Zed fighting to see who can take her virginity first.
Oh.
He actually, Zed tends to be like in love with her or is like obsessed with her. And that's a huge part in Hardin's jealousy towards Zed is apparent throughout the whole book. And at the end of the book, after she finds, it literally ends like at the bet scene. And she jumps into Zed's car and drives off with him, or Zed's truck, and drives off with him. And so then that's how the book ends. So that's kind. I was expecting the movie to end at
The bar.
the bar, yeah, because that was accurate. They did reveal the bet at the bar, and it was Molly.
I really do agree with Bianca. They could have really showcased on something else besides
Yeah,
pointless little clips.
yeah, there was a lot.
The way they ended the movie just does not seem like they're trying to lead up to a second.
Well, okay, so I like it because I think it can kind of go either way, because they did lead up to the her emailing Kim about, like, Kim plays a big part in the rest of the books too, and so they're like Kim and Christian Vance. He's the guy Vance Publishing. They both play a huge part in the rest of the series, and they kind of lead that up. But then there's also room for it just in case it doesn't. They don't make a sequel or something.
Just be
It can just be a standalone, you know. Are we done? Are we done?
I would recommend to go see this film, but don't have so much expectations.
And enjoy your Sprite lemonade.
Okay.
And you're
So-